Hey everyone, this is Rochelle from cablecrack.com. I usually try to put out short videos, but this video is going to be a little longer in length. First, the main reason why I'm doing this video is because it seems like Exodus is a done deal. And I'd like to thank Exodus. It actually was probably the most reliable for the longest add-on. So thank you to Exodus. But obviously people with Fire Sticks need to have some type of movie add-on. So this video will show you how to add an add-on called GURZIL, G-U-R-Z-I-L. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But in any case, because everybody has a different experience level with adding KODI, I am going to put up URLs right now, and experienced KODI people will know what to do with those URLs. I'm also going to put up an agenda, and it'll have all of the different time slots of this video so that you can skip and not have to listen to the whole thing. I am going to be, or at least I'm going to try to be very thorough in showing how to do this because, again, everybody has different experience levels. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, here's a freeze frame of the Fire Stick home screen. And what we want to do is where you see the menu on the top, we want to scroll over to settings. Okay, now we want to come down and go to devices. Or I should say device. And in there, we want to look for developer options. Now, we just want to make sure the debugging and the unknown sources are on. And it'll give you a warning message. Make sure you click on to that also. Okay, now we're backing out of this and going back to applications. And we want to go down to manage installed applications. And what we're doing is we're looking for KODI. You're going to click on KODI, and then you're going to click uninstall. Now you may get a second box that says uninstall as well, so click on uninstall. You may also get another box, and if you get the box that's on the screen, just press delete. Now once our KODI deletion is complete, just scroll up and down on the manage installed application list right there and make sure KODI is not there. Okay, back out to your Fire Stick home screen, and we want to go to the magnifying glass that's next to home on the menu, and we want to type in the word downloader, D-O-W-N-L-O-A-D-E-R. Once we have the word downloader typed in, you want to highlight it and then click on it, and then click on the icon downloader. Now, just click download, click queued, and it will start downloading and installing. And once it's installed, then we'll utilize it to add KODI. Once it installs, then we'll click open. We'll click OK to that warning message. And now we want to enter in the address for KODI, which is http://kodi.tv/download. Then we click go. This is going to return you to the downloader screens in the background. So just back out of each one of them until you get to the KODI page. And you want to scroll down and look for older releases, and you want to look for a link here, H-E-R-E, and click on it. So here I have the screen frozen so you can see the link here, H-E-R-E. And now you want to follow this path. You want to click on Android. You want to also click on ARM, A-R-M. The mouse isn't perfect, but just go up and down until you can actually get on the link to click on it. And I want to stress that when we get to this last page for KODI, look at the dates of each of the choices it gives you and just do the most recent date. So once you click on that, it's going to download. And once that download is completed, you have to press install. Once you click on install, KODI will install, as you see on the screen right now. So the install will go as fast as your Wi-Fi speed allows. And once it installs, you'll get a message saying app installed, and then you'll click open. I want to apologize for the bright light taping from my iPhone, and I couldn't get the flash to cut off for this scene. But once we get into KODI, what we want to do is go to the gear icon at the top and click on it. We want to go down to system settings and click on that. We want to go down to add-ons and don't click on it, but just scroll across and turn on your notifications and turn on your unknown sources and say yes to the warning message. Now our settings are set for KODI. We're going to back out, go to File Manager, then Add Source, and click on the field where it says None. And we're going to type in the URL for Aries, which is http://aries, ARES, repo.eu. And then click OK. Now we want to go down to the media source, click in there and name it. And you can name it anything you want. I usually just put a period in front of it so it's at the top of the list. And I'm going to name it .ares and press OK. And then press OK again. To make sure that you have the correct URL, just click up on Aries. And then if you see a zip file, you know you're good. Now let's back out and go to the KODI home screen. So you may have to press back a couple times. And we'll go down to add-ons, click on that. And then go up to that left box icon and click on it. And then click on install from zip. We'll find Aries, click on that, and then click on the zip file. That will return you to the install from zip file screen. It looks like it's not doing anything, but you'll eventually get a confirmation. Then you'll go up to install from repository and click on that. Now find the Aries link, click on it, then click on program add-ons, and then find the Aries link again and click on that. Okay, now we're going to go to the open button and we'll scroll over and click on that. Now Aries is getting ready to install, so there'll be 2 status bars, and then depending on how fast your Wi-Fi is, when it completes, then you'll have this screen here, which is an improvement. But when it's finished, it will go to the Aries home screen. And when we get there, we want to click Browse Builds and then go down to Pulse and click on Pulse and then click on Get Pen. So the URL on the screen is what you use to get the pen. And once you get the pen, you press Enter Pen and then you enter that pen. Now, keep in mind, the pen that I'm entering is not going to be good when you do it. So it'll be a different pen. And I just did the incorrect pin, so let me put the right pin in now. And then press done. It's a 4-digit number. And if you have the right pin, you'll come to this screen. You'll scroll down to the Krypton Pulse CCM link. Click on it, and when the install button turns blue, click on that. You'll get this screen. I just turn everything on and click on proceed. And now Aries Wizard is loading to the Fire Stick. There will be 2 status bars that it will go through. And then I wanted to show you in real time once it finishes. It looks like the screen isn't doing anything, but just wait for the backup skin message to pop up. And when it does, you want to press yes. This should take about 2 minutes to complete. So give it a moment. After it completes, a pop-up box will come up for some contest. Just press no and then press yes to KODI that you wanted to close. Now, if there's some residual downloader screens behind everything, just back out and go back to your Fire Stick home screen. Now let's take a look at this screen. When you first come out of KODI for the first time, it's not on your home screen right in the front. So what you have to do is scroll down and go into the row that says Your Apps and Games. And then once you're in that row, then you want to scroll across and find See All. Once you find See All, then click on it. Okay, now on the screen, I'm just showing you what I just showed you, but in motion. So when you get to See All, click it, then find KODI. Do not click KODI. I want you to use the 3-line button when you find it and click on that. And then scroll down to Move to Front and click on that. That moves KODI to the front of the list. Then you'll click KODI to go into it. And as you notice, the pulse screen is different. It's pretty nice. But I wanted to show you in real time how long it takes from that screen to actually show you the actual build. Now, it could be my Wi-Fi connection. It could be that this is the first time loading, so it's a little slow. But just realize that when you get the black screen, it will eventually load. And as you can see, it just did. Obviously, there's new add-ons, and the add-on that I want to focus on is the GURZIL, GURZIL icon. So I'm clicking on that. And I kind of want to show you that it looks just like Exodus, and hopefully it'll be as reliable for so long as well. But it looks exactly like Exodus. Again, when you first put on a build, you have to allow the Fire Stick to update itself. Remember, this is the first time it's seeing the internet. So KODI is trying to find all of the updates and bring it to your Fire Stick. So as you can see, my working icon in the lower right looks like it's stuck. But when you first do this, be patient. Give it about 5 minutes to load up. And once it starts loading up, you'll start seeing the updates, as you can see on the screen. The other thing I want to point out is there'll be messages that will pop up. If you've never been or had a Fire Stick, you can read them. But ultimately, you don't have to agree to anything. Just back out of them. And I'm showing you the back button. So that's how you would back out of them and get them off the screen. But obviously, whenever there are messages, they will be sent to the Fire Stick. So when you load up, you will see them. And as you can see, this looks just like Exodus. I'm going to go into the In Theaters category of GURZIL. What a name. And I just want to show you in real time that it is exactly like Exodus. The one thing, I don't know if my Wi-Fi is just slow at this moment in time, or if it's because this is the first time we're opening it up. It was a little slow. But let me just show you the Hitman's Bodyguard, because that's a recent movie. I did try the It movie. It did not have a stream yet, but that's fairly new, and that's common that it may not have a stream since it just was in the movie theater recently. But as you can see, it works just like Exodus. You're going to have all of the providers provided to you. And then always, if one provider doesn't provide you with a stream, or maybe the copy isn't that great, try other providers. Sometimes quite a number of providers won't work, and there will be one good one in the list that KODI provides for you. So right now it's getting ready to load that list. I think earlier I tried provider 8 and it didn't work, but then I did provider 3 and that one did work. So let me just go up to 3 and we'll click on that. And the same way, you're going to see the movie pop up. Now pay attention to that error screen right there. I'm going to be able to remove that after we finish with this portion of the video. I'll show you how to get those. It's not an error message, but it's like an additional pop-up box that pops up, and I'll show you how to get rid of those. But right now on the screen, you can see that the Hitman's Bodyguard is nice and HD-ish and looks great. And let me just let it open up to the first frame or so you can see that it's a great copy. Okay, so let's get rid of that copy before we get in trouble. And I'm backing out of that. Also, if you noticed, I used the on-screen remote. And the way you do that is when a movie's playing, you just press the round button on your Fire Stick, and that will give you the remote. Okay, so now let's do some cleanup. Let's go back into GURZIL and go to the dots at the top, click on them, and then go to Tools and click on that. And we're going to go to Settings, Playback, and click on that. And we're looking for the holsters, and we're going to turn it off. So I'm going to show you again, turn it off, and then click on OK. And that's going to eliminate those extra pop-ups that occur. And you can do that in every add-on also. Now, I'm coming out of it, and I'm going to find System 1, the scroll bar. And what I want to do is I want to click on System. Okay, now bear with me. Let me just look through these screens real quick and find what I want. I just clicked on add-ons, but I think that's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. Okay, let me back out of that. And let's go down to Interface and click on that. Now, when we click on that, we're on the skin. Just go across and you'll see Zoom. And you can go up and down with the values to make the screen bigger or smaller. Now go over to Other and then scroll across to Show RSS Feed and turn that off. And what that does is that will eliminate the little scrolling ticker tape that would normally be at the bottom of the screen. Now let's deal with the adult stuff. So on the System tab, you want to go to the sub menu of File Manager and then click on that, go down to Add Source, click on that, and then click in None. And you will have to use this particular URL. For some reason, the adult add-ons and posts are not working. So we're going to use this URL to get the content. And it's http://transform.mega-tron.tv/. After you have that URL typed in, press done, and then also name your media source. I named mine XXX. So now I'm going to come out of that, and I'm going to go into File Manager. That was wrong. I'm going to go into System. I'm actually going to click on System, then go and click on Add-ons. And then I'm going to go down to Install from Zip File. I'm going to find the XXX that I named it, and then I'm going to find the zip file to click on that. Again, it's going to look like nothing is happening. Just wait, and eventually you'll see a confirmation message that will pop up on the screen. There it is in the lower right-hand corner. Now I'll go up to Install from Repository, click on that, find the Megatron repository, click on that, and then click on Program Add-ons, and then click on Fist of Furies, and then click on Install. Okay, after it finishes downloading, then you're going to click on Fist of Furies. Fist of Fury, I should say. Then you're going to go up to Open, click on that. And then it's going to ask you if you're 18 years old, say yes. And then you're going to scroll over to Install where you see the big booty and click on that. And it's going to load. And when it finishes loading, it has a little funny confirmation message here. So let's give it a moment. There it is, box of Kleenex, haha. So you'll click on that, that's okay. And now we'll get out of that, and I just want to show you how you find the add-ons. Just keep in mind that the good thing is they're not in the front, so you don't have to worry about if you have company that somebody's going to see it. But ultimately, go to System and then go to Video Add-ons, the sub-menu. And in fact, that's how you see all of your add-ons that's on your stick. But just to make sure that the adult content did load, as you can see, it's updating now. You see the updates coming in. So again, when anything is new, just allow it time to load. And as I go down, you can see that there are adult add-ons there. You saw a couple of 18 plus icons, but as you can see, all of the adult content is there, and that's how you would access it, so you don't have to worry about it being in the front and somebody could see it. If, let's just say, you were looking at your Fire Stick and you had company, they can't see it unless they went through this whole path to get to it. Okay, so I hope that, again, I apologize that the video is so long, but I wanted to give you a thorough tutorial on how to get your Fire Stick back on track, because we now have to compensate for the fact that there probably is no longer going to be Exodus. Okay? Tell your friends about cablecrack.com, and we appreciate your business. Take care.